was a pretty good choice to restart that local recording. So, Sweaker. Someone where those murders will actually be good. This is not great. This is really slow, but I think we'll stick with it, given the amount of non-flooding we've done today. We're going to keep this. Okay. And he mulled, so that's definitely good for us. I like those sweet sleeves he's got on there. So we're going to open up Blood Shard in case we get some of the early disruption in blood, if we draw into it. Okay, if we need to play the Bombsmith, we can still do that. But just in case we draw, like, and we can do that turn 2 Inquisition, that could be really sweet here. There's a chance he's in Wild, because the last two were Sapphire, Ruby, and then Mono Sapphire. So there's a very good chance he's in Wild here. He's definitely in Diamond, due to his champion. I mean, unless he's just being silly. I have had one person that's picked up a champion that they didn't have the threshold to support. I've had that happen before. Might as well play the Ruby Shard here. Don't really want to play the Bombsmith unless I have a target for it. This is kind of a control-y type of deck. Eventually we'll play the Infiltrator bot, which will put him on a clock. Although we did pass some premium diamond removal, so there's a very good chance he'll be able to deal with the Infiltrator bot. There's a Ruby Aura. Really gotta pick your spots when you're playing your auras and things, because like if they have resources up, you really don't want to give them a 2-for-1, like a quick action 2-for-1. So like even though I'll have Infiltrator bot up and I'll be swinging, I may not want to actually put Ruby Aura on it. That's fine. Turreted Wall puts me on a really slow 20-turn clock. I'll be down to 10 cards left in my deck if that's the only thing on the table. Still don't really want to play the Bombsmith. Doesn't do very much for me here. It's a sniper. I could debuff this thing, but there's no real reason to. Most of my stuff has evasion that gets past it, so no real reason to debuff the Turreted Wall. I really don't care about it that much. It does put me on a clock, but I do have Blood Aura in the deck, which should help out with that. I'm just going to play a Forgotten Lord. Now that's annoying. So he's got that's something we definitely want to Inquisition out of his hand if we had gotten Inquisition earlier. Unfortunately, we just didn't draw into it. Alright, so we will play our Infiltrator bot and start racing, I guess. So he swings 3, we swing 3. So we can throw Ruby Aura, so we'll see. He might have his diamond to removal right away. He might be mono diamond. I mean, that would surprise me a lot, actually, if he is. It looks like he is mono diamond. So Skyle Griffin, okay. It'd be nice to have murder for that Skyle Griffin. He's giving his guy a life drain to help with the race. I can block this thing with I could actually block this thing with Ruby Aura, so I might just sit with that. Let's see, Rockcaster only kills 3 or less. Yeah. Oh, there's that murder that I need. So I have both murder and Ruby Aura up. He's got 2 resources. I'm gonna go ahead and murder his guy now. And then I've got Ruby Aura to block his guy with the Infiltrator bot. So we'll go ahead and just sit on this board state. See if he's got... if he has something to buff his guy, then I'm in trouble. But I feel like I really kind of need to deal with this Forgotten Lord here. So he may have... If he has like anything that gives him like +1 defense, like I'm in trouble. Righteous Paladin, okay. If he dumps out his hand or plays all of his resources... Okay, he's got 1 card left in his hand. Chances are pretty good he doesn't have it. He doesn't have the +1/+1 here. So I'm going to take the risk. We'll see what happens. So let's do that. During attackers, and then I'll block during defenders. It's going to revert it. So he should have waited for me to declare the block, so that's a play mistake on him. So now I don't block. So kind of a big play mistake for him there. Not sure why he did that. But he's so far ahead now that he's probably going to win. Although I guess I get to Rotcaster his Righteous Paladin, and that's going to feel good. Oh, and there's that Blood Aura that we need to catch back up. So, yeah, Rotcaster 2 is Righteous Paladin seems pretty good. I could double block his Forgotten Lord, but there's really not that much of a reason to. I'm just going to let him take... I'm going to take the damage here, and we'll just start pushing our damage. We've got Blood Aura. He already used his Reversion up, so we can Blood Aura our Infiltrator bot and start racing. Now. When he's dealing 4, we'd be gaining 4, plus dealing 4, so he can only gain life so often. We are at 10, so we're not in a great spot, but okay, so he's flooding now, so that's definitely good for us. Drawing the Blood Aura is going to be key to this victory if we get there. Yep. Can actually throw Crushing Blow on our guy too. So I'll go ahead and do that. Resolve, and then we'll just throw our Blood Aura on him. There's really no reason not to. He has no cards in hand. Okay. Swing. So we'll just go ahead and throw the Blood Aura. Accept. I could throw the Crushing Blow on him too. Or I guess I could have swung with the Rotcaster and then Crushing Blowed his Forgotten Lord. We'll wait. We'll try to do that next turn, I guess. Use your champion ability and then block. My champion ability on what, though? Like the Forgotten Lord? He's got Spell Shield. I can't target him. Yeah, this Forgotten Lord's untargetable, so that this is a targeting ability. So I'm in trouble if he casts, if he's got any of his removal for this guy. If he's got like Repel in his deck, and he's sitting on Repel now. All right, well we'll see if he'll take the Rotcaster here. Let's. Troop can't be blocked. Almost forgot to do that. Let's see if he'll, if I can Crushing Blow his Forgotten Lord here. Or I could Crushing Blow his Turreted Wall too, but I'd rather get the Forgotten Lord. This actually saves my Rotcaster. Oh, he's gonna Diamond Aura. Oh, alright. Well played. Yeah, let's see. I can't target his guy. Otherwise, that would have definitely helped. I guess I can just Sniper Egwene his face. Yeah, I might as well just Sniper Egwene to the face here. And now with 5, it kind of puts a bit different spin on things, but. It was a heck of a top deck for him. take 5 here. That's not good. I can block him once with like Sniper Gawain, Bombsmith. Actually twice, Sniper Gawain and Bombsmith. I'm gonna sit on this Ruby Shard. We'll go ahead and do this. Attack step. Swing. I'm going to sit on Bombsmith just in case he gets a play that I can Bombsmith away. Eventually I'm going to have to use my Sniper Gawain when I'm within his lethal. I think I'm ahead enough though that I should be able to eke this out unless he has removal for this Infiltrator bot, unless he draws into it. Because he's only doing 2 damage to me a turn, and he can only gain life so often. He's basically done gaining life. Ah, there it is. Alright, now I'm in trouble. Now I am in trouble. Top deck of the century right there. Targeted Ruby Lance, that's not going to help. So I guess I can get rid of his turreted wall. I might as well just kill the turreted wall here, I guess. Doop. I guess I'll just throw out the Bombsmith. And then just sit on this board state and give up a Sniper Gawain to his Forgotten Lord. That Forgotten Lord. Noble Citizenry, yep. Unfortunately, there's nothing in the game that forces players to sacrifice troops. That's the biggest problem here that I'm seeing. Like, as far as like spell shield troops, like that's the best way to get around them. But I don't think that I'm going to be able to get around him. Most of my stuff in the deck's too tiny. Yeah, Burn's not going to do it for me. I can not do anything. That's what I can do here. I can take 2 damage. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I should have hit his Citizenry and then I could have burned it, but oh well. I can still do that next turn. Clock's way behind his too. Rigid Buffalo. It's a heck of a Rigid Buffalo there. Yeah, alright. So let's go to game 2 here. Alright. Cabalist might be decent here. Things that are targeted, I don't know. I still want to have stuff that's targeted. Probably another Infiltrator bot's going to be really good here. I think Cabalist is actually going to be really good in this matchup. Because most of this stuffs are really expensive. The Blood Aura was really good. Corpse Fly is really good. Bombsmith probably not so much in this matchup. He's going to have a lot of defense to get around. Inquisition is really good. I think we're good with this. Atrophy I could go with, but again, that's probably not the best. It's not going to kill anything for the most part. Most of the stuff is just so high defense. Even the Sniper is kind of like iffy. Merciful Tormentor might be okay if I could get enough stuff, but I think we're good. We'll stay with this. This is fine. We'll save and continue here. See if I can Inquisition that guy out. That'll be important. We will play first, of course. Brood Creeper seems pretty good. We're going to keep this. Not overly amazing, but, you know, it's going to be alright for us, I think. So we want to definitely go blood here with the Shards of Fate early. Yeah, we definitely want that blood. Because we definitely want to, if we draw into Inquisition, we need to Inquisition out that Spell Shield troop that he's got. We're not doing too bad. We spent 10 minutes on the first game, you know, so he only spent 5. So he's doing a lot better using his clock more efficiently than me. I guess I should have played the Ruby so I could have played the Burn, but that's fine. Chances are Burn's not going to kill very much in this deck anyways, because most of his stuff's going to have some high defense values. Yeah, see, like Rigid Buffalo, for instance. Luckily, I've got Blood Aura to throw in my Brood Creeper. Sort of, I guess, luckily. Alright, so we'll go ahead and play our Brood Creeper here. He swings in, we swing back and get spiders. I'm debating on whether I actually want to play the Blood Aura on the Brood Creeper or save it for Infiltrator Bot. With the extra Blood Shard, like if I draw another Shard especially, I'm probably going to want to just wait. It's going to conflict him? Sure. That's great, because now I don't waste my Blood Aura. I'm all about that conflict. That's great for me. That's great news. That's really, actually, really good for me. They spent the conflict on the Brood Creeper. Mazet Ranger's decent here. It's another one we can throw Blood Aura on, and it'll be really good. Can't block it. Draw another resource. We'll have Rotcaster to kill his Rigid Buffalo. We're taking 2 from the Rigid Buffalo here. Mazet Ranger will start gaining us 5 every turn. He can't really stop it. Oh, unless he plays this Wind Whisperer. Okay, well, that's one of the few things that Burn's going to be good to deal with, is that Wind Whisperer. Swings for 2, we'll take 2. We can still play Burn and Blood Aura here. He's saving his resources for his champion ability, which is smart. Okay, so... yeah, we'll just go ahead and burn his guy. He only has 1 resource. So let's go ahead and swing in with the Mazet Ranger. And then we'll buff it during the attack phase. Throw in that Blood Aura on there. Gaining 5, dealing 5. Oh, I don't have Threshold. Oh, I need 2. Yeah, you're right. Eventually I'll get the Threshold. We're just going to trust that I'm going to get to that Threshold. How about that? Yeah, that's a good point. I definitely overlooked that. It's going to conflict my guy just preemptively. So that's a 2-for-1 for him, so that's good for him. Plays another Rigid Buffalo. Rigid Buffalo all over the place. Rigid Buffalo in my face. Dealing 2, gaining 2. Rigid Buffalo's pretty good. That's what I heard. There's a burn that doesn't really help. Wrath Seeker, I guess, the play here. If we attack with it, we're basically trading it for a Rigid Buffalo, unfortunately. Unless we happen to draw into our Aura to go with it, our Ruby Aura. So, taking 4 here. He might gain 2 here. Captain to target troop. He gets nothing? Oh, he gets his little, he gets his Wind Whisperer back. That's going to be sucky. Yep. So that puts it out of range of our burn that we just redrew. Could have been worse. It could have been a worse thing. So we can swing with Wrath Seeker and then 2-for-1 his Captain, which is really pretty bad. Hopefully we draw a resource here. Rotcaster can still take care of his guy after he plays it, though, so maybe that is the play that we should be making. Yeah, we need to wait for him to play his guy, so... Actually, I'm just going to debuff his guy and see if he'll... trade Wrathseeker. Trade him for Wrathseeker here. And then play Infiltrator Bot in the second main phase. I don't think he probably won't make this trade. Oh, he's gonna make the trade. All right, sweet. I'm okay with that. Okay, throw out our Infiltrator Bot, and then when he plays his dude, we'll Rotcaster it away. We're still in a bad spot because, you know, he's got these rigid buffaloes we just can't deal with. It's quite humorous. Yep. Gaining life. Hopefully he doesn't draw that Spell Shield Troop again. Oh, it was pretty ridiculous in game 1 with that guy. Yep, I'm gonna kill that guy again. The Wind Whisperer just turned into a rigid buffalo. Oh, that's sweet. So yeah, I'm just gonna Rotcaster this thing away. Swing with Infiltrator Bot. We're gonna take 4 more here. We may have to like sit and Ruby Aura some stuff. I have to Ruby Aura our Rotcaster and then defend with that against these rigid buffaloes. That's probably what's gonna have to happen. We'll just attack with the Infiltrator Bot. Yep. Oh, he's just gonna swing 1, okay. I guess. I'm not gonna make that trade. I'm not sure why he didn't just swing 2. It's kind of a bad trade for me to make there. Can't play the Infiltrator Bot because I need to have Ruby Aura resources up, so we'll just say this guy can't be blocked and then go to our attacks and swing in with that Infiltrator Bot. And then we've got Ruby Aura for our Rotcaster here. Although he may have Revert in response. He's going to revert it. Okay. So then I just do that. And if he can block it, then I can still cast... Oh, that goes first. Well, I can just... Yeah, alright. So it should still not be able to get blocked. Just gonna Diamond Aura his guy. Okay, I still have Ruby Aura plus Burn here. You shouldn't be able to block him. Yeah. I just don't have the resources to play this. I needed to wait for that revert to resolve first. That's what needed to happen there. Oh, there's that Forgotten Lord that I hate so much. So Ruby Aura only gives him +1 front end, so I can't block the 4/5. I can block the 2/3 if he attacks. So I'll Ruby Aura this guy. Block the 2/3. Take 4. And I can burn this guy and block him. Keep swinging away. I'm taking 3 from his Forgotten Lord. I think we'll hold off on the crushing blow here. So swing the Forgotten Lord. I'll take 3. And Rockcaster to his guy. Of course, if he has something, if he top decks something crazy here, then I'm in trouble. Pass priority. Block there. And 2. Another Forgotten Lord. Ugh. Alright, well, that stinks. So now I have to play Infiltrator bots and double block one of his Forgotten Lords. Or I have Ruby Aura, actually. Yeah, so I guess I'll just sit on this and Ruby Aura to block his other Forgotten Lord. It's kind of exciting, I guess. So 1 for 1. Maybe make a good trade here. No, he's not going to make the trade. Okay. It's too risky. I can't play an Infiltrator bot here. Well, actually I could, but that's a double block. I still keep an Infiltrator bot. And then I can start swinging if he doesn't swing again, so I guess I'll play it. So, just have to sit on this board state though. It's a double block with Infiltrator bots. So he'll kill one of them. Yeah, he's not going to do it. So I have swings now I can do. Phoenix Cabalist is worthless here. Would have been nice to see him a lot earlier. I can't even play him. Alright, well, let's go ahead and do that. And swing in for 3. Those Forgotten Lords. If I get him to a certain point, I can actually swing with both Infiltrator bots, but it's kind of It's still kind of risky to do so. Like if he has some sort of if he has removal for the, if he's got whatever it's called, it doesn't really do very much. Swing. He is flooding too, so that also helps me somewhat. So I can win next turn. But it's risky to do it. I mean, I guess I can always... Well, if I draw a Ruby Shard, it's less risky because then I can just throw out Cabalist to chump if he kills one of my guys. Okay, is he going to come in? I'd be very surprised if he doesn't have something here. So let's pass priority. Set up blocks here. Block. Ruby Aura this guy. Wow. That's game. Wow, that was pretty intense, that game. That was pretty intense. So we're just going to stay on this. We're fine. We'll just save and continue. 2! He has 2! Forgotten Lords. I just have a lot of unblockable, I guess, too. That always helps. Yeah, right in. Yes! There's the Inquisition I wanted. Alright, we're going to keep this. This isn't great because we don't have Ruby, so we may lose. Just if we don't draw Ruby shards, we lose. But we do have turn 2 Inquisition, which is great for dumping those Forgotten Lords, those early Forgotten Lords that have been plaguing us. I think he kind of got fed up with the board state there. He knew he had to do something, because he knew I had him at lethal the next turn, so he had to do something, at least try. There was a chance I would have blocked him properly or something, or, you know. Here's that Rigid Buffalo I have such a hard time with. So far, this is looking like his game, though, unless I draw into a Ruby Shard, just honestly. Alright, so what do we not want to deal with? Oh, he's got Howling Ambush. So Citizenry is pretty bad, but Wind Whisperer is probably worse for us. Just because Wind Whisperer taps down our dudes that that we need. It taps down our Infiltrator bot. The other stuff is murderable most of the time. So if he plays that Citizenry, as long as we have murder, we can deal with it as long as it's not spell shielded. So that's why I made that decision. But Citizenry wouldn't have been a bad decision either, as it is, or you know, tougher to deal with technically than the Wind Whisperer. But right now things are not looking good for us. All right, well there's that Ruby Shard we need. Alright, well, we can do some things maybe, eventually. Eventually we could play an Infiltrator bot. We know he doesn't have removal in his hand. We probably would have gotten after the removal if he had that too. We know he has at least 2 removal cards. Okay, well, Skyle Griffin's kind of a problem. An amazing blocker, along with it being, you know, an amazing attacker as well with that evasive property. Plus he can throw his thing on there too. Alright, so that's getting there. I guess I can debuff his... Yeah, I might as well debuff his guy. He's going to rebuff it next turn anyways. Oh, do I really want to do this? I guess I do. He's going to rebuff it here with the Citizenry. So I'm going to take 5 here. It's not the greatest, but it's something. It's going to make it easier, somewhat easier to deal with, but not by much. I mean, it's got a 5 back end. 6, of course, a 6 back end is worse, but I mean, this is definitely looking like his game. More and more. He's going to gain 3 here, I guess, off of his Skyle Griffin. Yep, that's what it looks like. Taking 5 here, he's gaining 3, puts him in a really good board state. Need to draw a resource to really get anything to happen right now. If I don't draw a resource, then yeah, this game is... I'll be too far behind. Alright, Mazda Ranger's not horrible, but I mean, I can't really block with it. Right now I have to wait a turn, so I'm still in a really poor board state. And he's going to Howling Ambush it with the card out of his hand anyways. And that will kill it. So this looks like his game. So this looks like good games here. So I don't think there's unless I need the murder for his Skyle Griffin. That's what I need. I actually don't need a resource here. I need a murder for the Skyle Griffin. Captain's going to bring his guy back, which is also bad for me. Yep. And that's really bad, so this is pretty much over. Yeah, there's not too much else I can do here. Yeah, I just got way too far behind. A 2 Ruby Aura in my opening hand and a Crushing Blow isn't the greatest either with a bunch of really expensive troops. So maybe I should have mulled that hand. I just liked having the early Inquisition. That was the main thing there. Yeah, I can't stop the 3 in the air, and he's got too much. I can't block it all. I don't have Extinction. So yeah, Extinction would have helped. So yeah, I'll just call it good games here. And I will give him the... I guess I can play a Rockcaster to kill something, but it really doesn't matter. I can kill his Rigid Buffalo. But yeah, I can't stop the 5 damage here. I can stop his 4/4 on the ground, and that's it. He is out of cards in his hand, at least. You know, if I did have Extinction for some reason, man, he would be so hosed right now. But that's not bad. Made it to the final round there. It's pretty good. Can't really complain about that one.